Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, we're gonna hop into the Ultimate Red Zone Vegeta Story Edition, Stage 10. We still got some of these category missions to complete, so let's see what the next one is gonna be. This is gonna be 5 Gifted Warrior category characters on your team, so I still think that this is gonna be probably easier than the GT Heroes mission. That one was pretty tough, but I already have a video out on that one. So, in terms of looking at the stage details, we can actually look at Dokkan info for this because I've already beaten the event and taken a look at the stats in previous videos, so I don't mind doing it here. So, let's pull up the calculator here. So, I want to show like the numbers of like what his very first super is, and then like what it is with all of his build up. So, let's type this number in, plus 15% because with each turn pass it does count that very first turn. So, 15%, and then plus 80% from his super attack effect. So it would do 2.7 on his very first one. So now let's calculate what he's doing with all of his build-up. So 50, 50, that's 100% right there. And then 80%, 4.7. And the thing is that he gets super twice in a turn, so this basically like goes up to like 160 pretty much. Since it's like the same spot right there, so add this back in, and instead of 80 will do 160 as if he super twice in that turn. So 6.8 is what he's doing on his second super with all of his build up. So anyway, I'd also do want to show that he disables dodge. You're not able to dodge in here. He has the damage threshold, which when it's like against like weaker characters that can kind of, you know, rear its head. You can lower his attack, but I haven't really found like many characters with these category missions to be able to like spam attack lowering with. Maybe there's some setup you could do out there that just like you just lowers attack into the ground, but I don't know, he hits kind of hard to the point where like it might not make a significant difference. But alright, so 5 Gifted Warriors. Here's a team I've come up with right here. Actually there's like a full team, 6 characters, but that's fine. I think I'll do just nicely like this. So I've used, in like these previous missions for this stage, I've used of course Tech Vegeta and Ageo Gogeta a lot. They also used SS3 Gotenks. This Vegeta, this Giant Ape Vegeta, he should be pretty good here. I mean, especially he's going to do some good damage because his intro, when there's a Goku enemy, he gets 3 ki and 100% attack, so he'll actually get he'll hit a little bit harder. And Frieza's got something similar here as well. He's not really going to have like many characters to link up best next to, but he'll definitely be a good like slot 1 for us. So yeah, he only has guard for the first turn, but that I kind of view that in a way to like help him build up this damage reduction for every attack received. Because let's see, he gets 20% damage reduction right there, 20% right here, and then 30% as the first attack on the turn. So what is that? That is 70%, is that? 40, yeah. So yeah, he has quite a bit of damage reduction in slot 1. And then against us, specifically against a Goku, he has guaranteed crits. And against a superclass enemy, has 100% attack and high chance to crit. But yeah, we get that guaranteed crit with Goku enemy there. Also, we could also get this active skill, which will be pretty nice. I think it's likely we will, because Goku has, I didn't show this yet, but he has 1.5 billion HP. So I think it's pretty likely we'll be able to see this active skill, because the HP condition is 30% or less on the enemy. So, yeah, Lord Gotenks is going to be really good. We're not going to be able to see his counter or anything like that, but having this high chance of 777% defense makes him really strong. His type advantage got some damage reduction. He's also got an active skill, so he's going to be really good. This Majin Vegeta character, I think he's going to be pretty solid. Although he does want a Majin Buu Saga ally on the turn to Rainbow Orb change. Majin Buu Saga ally or enemy on the, ally on the team, excuse me, the turn. We have a couple. We have this Goku who's Majin Buu Saga and the Gotenks, but that's about it. Ageo Gogeta does not count as Majin Buu Saga because they're from the Fusion Reborn movie. But yeah, I think it still should be fine. I mean, we still have SS3 Gotenks here to Rainbow Orb Chain, so it's not like we're like super in dire need of that condition. That's pretty much it in terms of what's tied to the Majin Buu Saga condition. It's just Rainbow Orb changing. But yeah, this character is going to be very solid for sure, especially after attacking, getting all these stats. He's going to be having a lot of damage reduction as well. Guard, I mean, he's type advantage, so there's that as well. So, yeah, I mean, that's about it. I mean, Tech Vegeta and Ageo Gogeta, I mean, if you're watching a Dokkan battle video, you might possibly know what they're like. They, you know, we've been using them a lot lately. But yeah, let's just hop in. Let's get this done. See what it's gonna be like. Alright, let me just see. I have intros on. Okay, so we'll be able to see Johnny Vegeta's intro here, which I think is pretty quick, but I like it. It's cool. It's got the iconic pose. I think it's definitely worthy of a good intro. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do here is probably, how do they link up with GT? Well, not GT. Oh my god, no, the Gogeta. Just Saiyan Warrior Race. I think I'd probably just prefer to do this, maybe, unless I'd want to, because I'm gonna be losing some stuff with whoever I float here, because AGO Gogeta for the first 3 turns gets 300% defense, so that's quite a lot. And then Gotenks, look over here, 5 turns from entry turn has 22% damage reduction. I think I'll float off Gotenks. I just want to try to get some more attack stacking with AGO Gogeta while they still got that 300% defense. I think that could work out nicely, so we'll get this right here, because upon receiving a hit, Vegeta will get, let's just actually take a look in the passive and see. After guard is activated, so it's not upon receiving a hit, it's when guard is activated, which can actually happen through a dodge, which is good. 3 key and 60% attack and defense for 3 turns, so that's going to be pretty good. Now as for AGO Gogeta, let's see. Yeah, I'm fine just getting those 4 key spheres right there. And then Gotenks, I want to try to get him at max key. That's where he's best. I think I can easily trust Vegeta here, slot 1. Not going to be much of a problem here. I mean, maybe a bit later. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, it actually takes a little bit of damage there, not a whole lot. But I think that extra defense should be up upon receiving, or not receiving an attack. It's when guard. Yeah, guard is activated. I think that activates, well, I don't know, the key activates like right as the hit does, whatever. The point is the defense is up for 3 turns, it's fine. So, yeah, I wanted to get some more attack stacking with AGO Gogeta. Their active skill is going to hit harder once we get to turn 5, able to fuse and all that stuff. And plus, of course, the super attacks, which they do, like, they could do 4 of those insane supers back to back. Bare minimum 3. Alright, so this is their 3rd super, it seems like. Getting that good old attack stacking. Yeah, Goku can only super twice per turn, so we don't have anything to worry about here. Of course, AGO Gogeta is going to be fine against normal attacks. I don't think it's going to be too much of a concern. Yeah, that's another thing too, is that I don't really know if I want to rely on the Angel Goku, because he relies on dodge as like his defensive mechanic. He has 80% dodge in slot 1, but this fight cancels dodge, so yeah, I think I'd prefer to keep like the AGO Gogetas away from the Angel Goku, really, at least for this fight in particular. But yeah, I mean, the Angel Goku could be pretty decent. Okay, yep, Gotenks handling business there. Not past the first health bar yet, but we're gonna make it. It's fine. Alright, so slot 1 doesn't seem too great, but I think we should just put Tech Vegito there. It'll probably hurt if that's a super right away, but I mean, that's the best character towards handling it. I don't think this Vegeta would be able to do much against that, huh? 30% damage reduction right there, and then, okay, so it'd have 50% damage reduction as well. It just kind of comes down to start turn defense. Yeah, I think Tech Goku's just barely got it. Got just a little bit extra raw defense. I think, yeah, he'd be better. Because for the first 3 turns, it's similar to AGO Gogeta, how he gets the 300% defense. This character gets 50% damage reduction for 3 turns. So, I mean, yeah. A lot of the stats that this character gets is when attacking. So, we'll float off Majin Vegeta. Or unless I'd want to, yeah, let's float off Majin Vegeta. I think that'll be fine. Just, we could get these fusions out turn, what is it? turn 6. That'll be fine. Like Vegito, Gogeta. Alright, I don't want to hog too many orbs, because I want to try to save some for characters that will need it. Yep, this will be fine right here. And all this Tech Vegeta needs right here is just 3 orbs total, 1 Rainbow Key Sphere. We can get... well, let's just do this right here. Alright, let's have a little bit of good pathing there with the Int orbs and Tech orbs. Okay, so that was a normal, so we got lucky there. So at this point, after he attacks, he should be having 70% damage reduction. In slot 2 or 3, you'll have up to 90%, which is just like... he's practically invincible. I mean, there has to be a boss that hits really, really hard to be able to pierce through that. So, yeah, he, I'm pretty sure he gets, I think it's like 20% damage reduction when attacking. That's not like, I don't think that's slot restricted. I'll have to take a look anyway, but 24 million with the Friend Eijo Gogeta. I mean, yeah, rainbowed most likely, so very high stats there. Oh, bro. That normal had a 70% chance to be a super, but whatever. I'll get this one. So, keeping this guy on rotation, he's going to be coming back turn 4. Should be able to handle business slot 2. Yeah, I think so. Just keeping him like this. Let's see how he handles this super. I'm probably pretty good because the friend got that defense. Yeah, look at that. Got that extra 300% defense for the first 3 turns. That definitely helps out a lot there. And plus, he does also get 100% defense when receiving an attack, which is like... it's like multiplicative, I guess you could call it. Alright, so now we finally get a turn here for full power Frieza. I think what we should prioritize here is Frieza getting some hits in slot 1. This is where he has his guard. He has 400k starter turn defense. Yeah, it's because like the leader skill buff is helping him out a lot. So yeah, we will be missing 18 ki technically, but he does get ki when receiving a hit. Yeah, 1 ki up to 3 for every attack received. So this will, like, even just one of those normal will be able to bump him up to 18 ki, help him get some like that attack and defense stack. Yeah, let's go for those SCR orbs, that's fine. And then, yeah, sure, we'll do this. Hold on those Tech Key Spheres. That could be good next turn. Alright, so there's a super. Frieza doesn't have a lot of his damage reduction built up, but Scar, damage reduction, 400k defense. Ow. Takes a bit. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, we're getting a defense stack from this super attack right here. But he doesn't stack defense on his 12 key, only this one, like, 18 key super. He's going to be stacking attack on all of his other super attacks, though, like his additionals. It's okay, we're building up that damage reduction. I think it's going to be pretty solid. There's another super. I think he should be able to handle this maybe a bit better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that damage reduction builds up kind of quick. And plus, that defense stack probably helped out quite a lot. I imagine that Frieza's defense stacks are probably, like, pretty massive. Because he greatly stacks defense on his 18 key. And I mean, he starts, like you saw that, he started out at like 400k starter turn defense. Even though that probably was getting some defense support from this Eijo Gogeta, having the successor support, but it's all fine. And then, yeah, this Tech Vegeta, he's going to be fine in slot 2 or 3. Maybe not so much against a super, maybe it'd probably take quite a bit there, having less damage reduction. But I guess normals, he'll be just fine. I don't really have any worries about him. Bruh, come on. Additional super. Alright, hidden potential came through for us, so that's good. Because I think that's his hidden potential. And? Yeah, seemed like that was. Just fine against normals.
ってる。俺はこんな強いやつ初めてだ。サブレにしてきたぜ。
Alright, so I think what might be like I could technically gamble with Gotenks, put him slot 1 and hope for that 777% defense, kick in for a super, but now I'd rather just go for this right here. Put the Angel Vegeta in slot 1, having 70% damage reduction. He might actually take some damage against supers because he doesn't have any defense stacks yet, but yeah, okay, we'll get 20 ki right there, that's good. Yep, we'll hold on to this Gotenks active skill until after his 5-turn damage reduction goes away. Because yeah, this right here, as I pointed out earlier, once that goes away, that's why I want to use the active skill, because he gets some extra defense stats there. So this is his 4th turn, so this will be the last turn of that damage reduction. We'll go for this right here. Alright, so this has the potential to hurt right here. 70% damage reduction though, so I think we'll make it through. We'll see. Ow. Okay. Maybe. Dang. It might have actually been wiser to just go with Gotenks just to chance it. We're really low on HP. Even with like these defense stacking, I'm not sure if like he'll be able to handle another super right here, especially how low on HP we are right here. But alright, I mean if the friend Gogeta here takes a super, this is still this guy's 3rd turn. I wonder if he could handle it. Gotenks definitely should. I mean, I hope Gotenks can handle a super. But as for Ageo Gogeta, I think it's likely he'll be taking one here. All of these super attacks are getting extra defense as well, so that's good. Alright, good. We like to get as many as we can. Just prepare for it. Yep, there it is. Alright, come on, come through for us. Show off those rainbow stats. Yeah! Alright, awesome. So yeah, we're under 100k HP right now, so definitely need him to tank that pretty well, and thankfully he did. So this is turn 4. We're going to be able to come in here turn 5. Probably just going to bring out this Ageo Gogeta. I'll definitely be doing that. I think I will be putting him in slot 2 though, just to help out Frieza. Frieza does prefer to be in slot 1. Yeah, Tecmajo Vegeta coming out, because of just how much HP Goku has, so... Yep, there we go. Did they change something with the reversible exchange? I haven't heard anything about this, but I remember like during the 10th anniversary you'd see the reversible exchange animation like multiple times. Like if you ran like double Ageo Gogeta, you'd see it twice. Like one for yours and one for the friend. But I think they got rid of that. They made it kind of like intros, where it's like you only see it once no matter how many times you have them on the team. Okay, so yeah, let's wow. Yeah, like I expected, Frieza's defense stacking, he just got 1 defense stack there. And look at him at 900k defense starter turn. Wow. I mean, there's not any, like, trickery going on or anything, huh? I mean, he probably, yeah, he has that up, most likely. But still, that is insane to see. He goes from 400 to 900k. And his stats are going to be boosted even higher once we do the active skill with Gogeta. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this out. This will also give us the full heal.
VEGETA でもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。これが最強のフュージョンだ。 獄へを繰り返してやる。
Alright, not too bad damage from the active skill. What is Frieza's defense now? 1.3 million. Yeah, that active skill support gives quite a lot. Just to show off what I'm talking about, in case you might not know. Active skill from Gogeta, where he does the Soul Punisher. He gives all allies 54% attack and defense, and effective against all types for 1 turn. Self-excluded. So... yeah, I think I can trust Frieza in slot 1. Having that much defense, and then having 70% damage reduction. We might... I mean... who else would I want to trust slot 1 anyway? Gogeta... we don't have that many Rainbow Key Spheres. Like, if we were to theoretically have, like, 5 Rainbow Key Spheres, I could just trust Gogeta slot 1, because he does give himself 5% damage reduction per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, with his baseline amount of 60%. So, if you give him 5 Rainbow Key Spheres, that should have him, what, at 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Yeah. So, but the thing is, like, at most we could only get, like, 3. Yeah, let's trust Frieza. Having that high defense, that's going to help out. Let's try to hold on to a lot of those Rainbow Key Spheres for Gogeta. 3. Yeah, that's fine. We'll deal with that. And then see if we can get 6 Key Spheres. Oh yeah, easily. We'll go for this right here. Alright, so let's see how Frieza's going to be handling this super right here. Type neutral, 1.3 million defense, 70% damage reduction. Oh, double digits. Easy. It's hitting 30 million. Yeah, that active skill probably helps out quite a lot. The Gogeta active skill, I mean. Still got next turn coming up as well, where we're going to be able to have Tech Vegito and AGO Gogeta coming out. Which is going to be pretty good. Goku still has like a lot of health left. Yeah, I guess this team might not like do like a heck of a lot of damage, but I mean, we still have yet to get to Tech Vegito and his monstrous turn. I wish I would have been able to stack up some more attack with him, but I definitely needed a slot 1 that rotation. It's all good. We'll be able to handle things. And we don't, I mean, I think that Tech Vegito with like the AGO Gogeta active skill support, I think even without any defense stacks, he should be able to handle like a fully built up super. I think like my previous video and like, what was it? What was the previous mission I did? It was so easy I forgot already. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go look and see what was the previous one. Oh, it was time limit. Okay, yeah. So yeah, during that video for the time limit mission, I don't think I had any defense stacks with Tech Vegito. Yeah, he just handled the super just fine. But without that AGO Gogeta support, maybe it would have taken some little bit there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Tech Vegito out this time. Alright, so before we do Vegito's active skill, we're gonna go ahead and do Gogeta's stuff. Yep. Do his active as well right here. Let's see. Pretty decent linking right there. Let's see. This is the friend, so he's probably gonna do a lot more than what mine did. Yeah, 59. It's a funny Goku number, haha. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and do Tech Vegito's active skill. Look at him, already at 1.1 million defense. Yeah, we stacked up some defense, getting that support, so let's see this.
たらの威力を見せてやるか。遠慮はしねえぞ。
Alright, so now he's at 3.3 million defense, yep. So we'll go ahead and yeah, I mean, even without like all of this stuff up, I think Tech Vegeta should be able to handle a super, even without like his own active and Gogeta's active up. So again, the Rainbow Key Sphere changing was not very good for us for Gogeta, but I mean, it is reliant on a certain type of orb to be around. Alright, we'll give him this right here. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we give Vegeta max ki, because he does get effective against all types, but I mean, we're type advantage, so I'd rather just save the SR Key Spheres for next turn. Alright, so here comes a super. Gonna be able to handle this very easily. Not a problem whatsoever. Yep. Alright, what are these counters? 4.7. That's gonna go up by quite a lot once we do all these super attacks. Hopefully we can get him potential. But on each of these supers, he greatly raises his attack and defense for one turn, which is a 50% increase. So for us to be getting like 150 from the super attack effect, that would be really good. So that's his guaranteed one from his additional, well, from his passive, I mean. Please and potential. Pretty please. Oh yes, we got it. Oh, this feels good. So like I remember hearing before that counters, like before you attack, if you like do like counter attacks, it actually can help proc him potential additional. But I don't know if I just have bad luck or what, but I don't even get the additional like in any capacity sometimes. So it might be true, maybe I just have terrible luck sometimes. But another thing too is that like I don't have like the highest amount of hit potential additional on my 55% Vegito. Hopefully during, what is it, like they recently announced like a global Dokkan campaign, seemingly I guess to like replace Worldwide or something like that. We're not quite sure like what the rest of the schedule is going to be looking like, but it also seems to be like multi-purpose to like celebrate like the global anniversary as well, is in the spot that used to be. Hopefully like the 10th anniversary characters will be back, we'll be able to get some dupes. Yeah, Tech Vegito's doing quite a lot more damage now. Yeah, look at that. Still got a couple more counters incoming. The counter multiplier for these is Ferocious Power, which is a 4 times multiplier, so for whatever reason this game does not like factor in the counter multiplier into the attack stat, which I don't know why that is the case, but yeah, whatever attack stat you see from Tech Vegito's counters, you just multiply that times 4, and that's what his true damage is. So I don't know if they need to make some sort of update in the game to like properly add that in for the display. Like I don't know. It's been a problem since the game's inception. So 13 million times 4. Yeah, I mean, do the math. And there we go. We got him below 20% HP now. Alright, so yeah, we can do the active skill of Frieza. Yeah, he's at less defense now, probably because some of the stuff we don't have up, so yeah, we might as well do all these active skills right here, huh? We also get a lot of Rainbow Key Spheres, so heck, we could probably get away with Gogeta slot 1, especially because he's going to be super attacking first. Yeah, I think we might actually run it like this. How much damage reduction does Frieza have out of slot 1? So he's losing 30%, so you only have 40% damage reduction. Let's actually do some math here. So the normal attacks baseline is 600k for this guy, plus 100% plus we'll do 160 because we have to deal with 2 supers. So the normal start to do 3.1. I'm gonna double check that just to make sure I added that in correctly. 100, 160. Yeah, 3.1. Frieza. Hold on, let's minus this by 50%. I don't know if Frieza could handle that. I mean, so like, let's actually use this right here. So I'm gonna just add back in that 50%. I think that was what that was before, huh? Alright, I'm being weird. I don't know. So it was 3.1. I really like this damage Dokkan damage calculator. It's pretty good. So yep, that. So that's the normal attack. And then Frieza right now, just to be charitable for his defense stack, I mean, let's just say he only adds in like, let's say he adds in just like 100k, because he's at 800 right now. So let's say he has 900. That should be it. Plus 50. Oh wait, no, he's at 40% damage reduction. I don't know why I thought it was 50. I don't know why I added in 50. So AGL super. Yeah. I don't know about Frieza handling all that. Might have to put him slot 1. Because I mean, yeah. This might be a tough turn, honestly. Anyway, let's get back to it. So I don't know if it could be possible we'd be able to finish off this turn before we get to Frieza. Let's do these active skills and see where that gets us. I'm afraid they didn't really go as hard into the LR Namek EZAs as hard as they could have gone. Okay, so I do wonder if it's possible, the first attack on the turn, if like we did the active skill in slot 1, if you'd be able to have that. I don't think there's really an easy way to tell. I don't think he's able to do that, because slot 2 or 3, 50% attack and great chance to launch additional super. Wouldn't he have like the additional icon there if that was the case? So I'm just gonna assume he doesn't have that ability to do that. This is tough. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this turn. I think we're just gonna have to go slot 1 with him. Because that extra 30% damage is going to be helping out quite a lot. And plus, he's not going to have to handle with like the max amount of damage from like those normals or the super, because you only got to deal with one of the supers. So, let's just hope he can handle it. Gogeta is going to be getting 4 Rainbow Key Spheres right here, so that's going to be really good in terms of his damage. And of course, he's just going to be invincible against, well, I shouldn't say invincible. So I mean, he'll be getting 20% damage reduction, so up to 80%. Plus all like the times he's massively raising attack and defense for one turn. I'm a little worried for Frieza. We'll see. Okay, yeah, he handles that fine. 22 million. Guaranteed crit against Goku. But we're gonna be putting up some bit of damage here. Doesn't seem like a heck of a lot, but I mean, that's just, you know, 1.5 billion HP from Goku. Okay, yep. Getting these additional supers does help out his defense. Because the 12 keys, even though they don't stack defense, they still raise defense for the rest of the turn. So, maybe he'll be fine against a super. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. I think we got this though. I'm not too worried about Gogeta taking much damage from these supers, or at least this one super he has to deal with, because I mean 80% damage reduction and like massively raising attack and defense for one turn on all these supers that he's doing. I mean his defense stat was not very high. It was like around like 280 or something like that, but still, like, I'm just gonna do my calculator here real quick. I'm gonna do 280 plus 300%, because that's basically like what he had gotten. Yeah, 1.1 million. Okay. Of course, like that would be exponentially higher if we had gotten some defense stacks, but. Alright, go tanks. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to finish, even if he doesn't hit potential super. I don't think so. But this next turn should be all good. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh yeah, we should be fine. I mean, I got some defense stacks with Tech Vegeta, so... Go ahead and let's do this. Get some Rainbow Key Spheres. Yeah, Gogeta doesn't have as high of defense, but still not too bad. 4 Rainbow Key Spheres. And then oh, we got lucky. I mean, I don't even think we're gonna get some Majin Vegeta. He didn't really do much for the team. I mean, I just had him as like just a character to fill out the rest of the team. I'd Tech Vegeta take this. Take some damage, but that's okay. I mean, we don't have, like, his active or Gogeta's active anymore, so it's fine. And there we go. This might be the finishing blow, maybe? Not quite. One more. Yep. Guaranteed additional super in the passive. Yeah, this super looks pretty good. Nice finish. Alright, there we go. Maybe it was... I'd say the time limit mission was easier than this one, because I at least felt like some amount of like, oh, I gotta like think this through. Well, the time limit was just like easy. Alright, so let's go ahead and accept our mission, and we'll use the ticket that we get. So there we go, 5 stones, SSR guaranteed ticket, and then I think we should have the support memory fully boosted. It says 0 and so like automatically applied there. And there we go, got it boosted up to level 3. Power Beyond Super Saiyan allies 1 key, 20% attack and defense in battle, and for 7 turns, Pure Saiyan 1 key. So, seems like a pretty good support memory, although I like to do everything no item. Be all fancy. Alright, anyway, whatever. Let's go over and use that ticket then. Yep, here it is. SSR guaranteed. Come on, let's get something I could actually utilize. Okay. Not quite sure what this is gonna be. Oh. I think I had recently gotten the STR God Vegeta. So now I got the Tech God Goku. I mean, I've pulled him so many times. I mean, what's my progress towards like rainbowing the other states of him? Let's look up God and go Tech. So yeah, of course I have like the initial copy rainbowed. And this copy, okay, I need some dupes into him. And then as for like the SSR, what could I filter this by? I guess like movie heroes. Yeah, here he is right here. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess that goes to show how many times I've pulled him. Doesn't count how many times I've like maybe exchanged for red coins before or something like that, but anyway, that's gonna be it. We still got some missions for this specific stage that recently came out. These two had come out during Golden Week Part 1. See, 5 full power and 5 tournament participants. Okay. But I think I might hop back into Goku's story first because I beat that one first like a while ago. This one, 4 Universe 6. Oh boy. Universe 6? Oh god. At least it's only 4. And 5 tournament participants. Okay, I mean, I could probably make Universe 6 work. I don't have the new Int Hit character, and I'm not planning to summon for the new LR Kalen Caulifla, so I'm gonna have to do without them. The friend does not count towards this, by the way, so keep that in mind. Friends do not count, so I'm gonna need 4 of my own Universe 6. I mean, I'll look into that another time. I've got some ideas, but we'll see that for another time. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Y'all have an amazing, lovely, wonderful day, and be sure to check out the Baba Shop.